Hi there guys, welcome back to more Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2 with me, your host Rabbit. In our previous episode, we spent a little bit of time going over some things that I did off camera, but after that, we pretty much spent the rest of the episode exploring another level of the water forest. So more specifically where we left off, we ended up running into a beast hunter who said he had accepted a job posting to defeat us, and we are getting ready to engage him in battle. Although I think we can tell that this shouldn't be too difficult. We'll just kind of have to see. And really, are we starting out this way? Really, bros? I don't know what their deal is, but they are not having Patrick shit today. I guess something else that did transpire in our previous episode, we had a conversation with Cure, and she made it very clear to us that she is just absolutely not interested in fighting to defend herself from the many beast hunters who, for whatever reason, are just convinced that she's bad and she is this sort of Kalma that must be captured or defeated. So we're in a bit of a bind ourselves because we obviously are well aware that Cure is a great person and not at all a bad entity that needs to be treated like we're treating all of these random Kalma. But are we the ones who should step up to the plate and defend her? Is there some way that we can encourage her to decide to fight back when people are chasing her? She ended up sustaining a few minor injuries when she was running from a confrontation. So, I don't know, that's something that I'm interested in seeing unfold. And you better not. No! Oh my god, you guys. Oh god. What is the point of two healers if you guys let my beloved Patrick die? Oh my god. I don't think I have something that can bring... No, I don't. I mean, I do, but not obviously that I can use in the midst of battle. This deranged shit has got to go. Absolutely obnoxious. Well, good thing is they're about out of mana. Oh my god, he hit himself. Okay. Well, they can't derange me, so at least I know I should be able to clear out the one on the far corner there. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not even trusting Earth. Let's just leave it at this. Oh my god, you guys. Oh, this game. It trolls so hard. So very hard. I think we should be in a decent position now. Let's just see what we can pull out of our asses here. Damn, I sure do wish that I had something that could revive a divine beast when you're actually in the battle itself. Because now Patrick's going to miss out on some great XP. But, of course, you know, it could be worse. It's certainly not the end of the world. This guy gave us a bit of a challenge.
Ouch! Terrible! I can't stand it!
Well, let me not lie. Not really a challenge, but he at least, you know, held his own, I'd say. Rest in peace, Patrick. I don't think nothing really important there. Got a level.
Ow, 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 ow! I lost! Oh no! No reward either.
I don't know who asked you, but I'm not gonna be defeated so easily.
Oh, so I guess even beast hunters pick fights out of duty too.
What? Really? I can't stand that stuff.
That's right, you tell him, Kahu. Okay, I think I have... Oh, I do. I have 3 citron powders. Well, it's good, I guess, to use this. It frees up a spot, right? Oh my god. And we have a couple extra mugworts here. So it could have been worse, but damn, I wish he didn't miss out on that XP. Where is he at anyway? So it's fine. It's okay. Alright, well, let's grab our key spore, and then we will chat to this loser.
Well, lots of things happen in the world of adults, so now you know.
Indeed I do, buddy. And his statement is certainly not false. It is true, lots of things happen in the world of adults, which is kind of what I was... What are you doing? Just hanging out, I guess? Which is somewhat what I was talking about during my usual banter. You guys know how it goes, as I'm trying to just commentate as we dungeon crawl. I was just sharing that work has been great, but oh my gosh, so busy. And no workplace is going to be perfect. And I think especially when you are in a role like I am and you're working within academia, so you're having to deal with the politics of the university, or, even if you're teaching at a high school or a community college, I think especially if you're working in research and some sort of lab work. So my husband actually teaches in a biology lab for the local four-year university here in this town. And he has run into this a lot too. And we're in completely different fields and do completely different types of work. And it's just really interesting to me when I hear from people that they also have seen these sorts of just scenarios unfold where people are so cutthroat and manipulative and will very quickly step on one another to, have their ideas be presented and or accepted. And I guess just so that they feel like they've accomplished what the fuck? What is with these divine beasts? They are all drunk, I think. But I just feel as though some of them are so willing to throw everyone else under the bus if it makes themselves look better, I think is the succinct way of putting it. And I haven't really had any major confrontations or any major issues, and I still very much like most of my peers, and I love the school and the students when I run into them. They're very entertaining, to say the least. But oh my gosh, my research department, some days are better than others, just to put it nicely. I've definitely had days where I've felt great, and I've enjoyed being in the lab. I've enjoyed running stats and interpreting the information and sharing it with the team. But lately it's felt like I've had a lot of days where I just feel as though the workload is not being evenly distributed. And I was kind of sharing with you guys that in a way it is a compliment, because yes, I appreciate that people think so highly of me that...
Yo, Sonny, have you seen hide or hair of that beast?
Huh? What? Oh, the dragon coma? Nope, I haven't seen it at all.
How wicked. Making a young boy lie. What a sinful woman.
I'm not lying. Sure isn't a comma,
What are you whispering about? Are you hiding something?
Us hiding something? Never, ever, ever.
What? Are you still here?
Brah, don't expect me to share shit with you if you're going to act like an asshole. But anyway, on one hand, it's always flattering for people to trust you with basically carrying an entire team, because they know that you'll produce good work and you'll be thorough in your examination of data. And it's great, I'm so happy that my reputation is what it is, that people know they can give me a project and they can put me on pretty much any team and on any part of it, and I will take it and run with it. I will thrive, and I don't need to be told to do something twice. I'm happy people realize that about me, but I just wonder if sometimes it backfires, because there are people who don't pull their own weights, whether because they don't actually have to or because they don't want to and nobody's forcing them to. I don't really know, but I'm seeing a little bit of that here as well, which is somewhat disappointing, because I've shared this with you guys numerous times that in my previous job when I was working and doing, I don't want to get into my previous boss, so I'm trying to think of like a nice way of even referencing that position. But when I was doing a lot of work for that woman who shall not be noted, oh my gosh, I was always the one who was going to health conferences and was auditing information and doing grant writing and all this stuff, and nobody else would step up to the plate, and my boss wouldn't even do things that technically she was supposed to do. She would just ask me to do it, and she knew I would do a good job, and as long as, the job was done correctly, she gets praised, and it's great. So I didn't, I guess, give her a reason to ever want to actually do what she needed to do. And so I'm trying very, very hard to not let that same situation unfold where I am the primary person who everyone comes to when something needs to be done. So my husband's been trying to caution me against being that person again, because I really was when I was working at the Health and Wellness Research Center, which is where I was before I took this research spot at this school. So I don't know. Or maybe, you know what, I probably should just stop doing research. Maybe that's part of the problem, is just when everyone feels like they have a deadline to meet and you're scrounging to get publications done or to, you know, generate special or specific reports for stakeholders, you know, whatever your motivation is. I guess there's a lot of pressure, so sometimes it's a dog-eat-dog kind of world, but I don't know. We will see. As soon as my husband graduates, we both have some evaluating to do. I know for sure he is looking at doctoral programs, and I'm certainly interested in doctoral programs, and we'll see. I am excited about our future. I feel like we've been in Colorado now for way too long. Even though there are some things I do like about it, you guys know I've not made it a secret that, who do I want to use? We'll just start off on this side. I made it no secret that I'm still just not in love with the people, and I don't feel like this is really my home. I think this is a great place for a certain type of person, or a person who's in a certain point in their life, but I certainly wouldn't do my PhD here. And my husband doesn't want to either. So, I mean, it goes without saying, we can't stay here as soon as he's done with his MA. And my husband should be defending his thesis this semester. And next semester, I believe he's just going to be teaching the biology labs just to still get paid for another couple of months, you know? I mean, if the lab coordinator wants him to still be there, I am encouraging him to do it. And he seems to really love teaching. So that might even be something I consider depending on where we go. If I don't immediately continue for a PhD, maybe I'll just teach at a community college or teach a lab at a university like what my husband is doing right now. I don't know. It's something that I will have to explore, but I'm a very adventurous person, so not knowing 100% sure what life is going to look like this time next year excites me. Like, I don't feel nervous or scared or worried about it. I feel almost anxious because I'm ready to experience it. Not that I'm not happy right now and enjoying a lot of what has been transpiring, but I think for the most part I think I'm done working in research. I think if I do end up doing more data collection, analysis, presentations, etc., that I've been doing, I want it to be pertaining to my PhD work. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I want to do it to further advance one person or two people in a department of a school. Like, I think what I want to be doing is for my own knowledge or for my own benefit, not for somebody else's. Even though, you know, I've had fun. I enjoyed working in my previous position at the Health and Wellness Research Center. I mean, I told you guys that was so much fun looking at just the results of tests that we would do. Like, we did a lot of hormone testing and we did DNA testing, which was quite ahead of our time, I think, when I would consider some of my friends who worked at other health departments or some lower level clinics. And I don't want to call them lower level, but they weren't like big hospitals or anything, more like private clinics, I guess, or maybe emergency clinics. I don't know what label you would give those, but I feel like our research facility did a lot of good things, and I was happy to be a part of it.
Hey, making it big?
Hey, making it big? What? Making it big? Stupid. What are you doing?
I thought I'd teach Kira about the outside world, so she'll be okay if she leaves the forest.
How nice. What? No, outside world. Please, Capu.
Let's see. I know. Know what this is? Kira, You can have it.
What this?
It tastes good. You know what it is?
Huh? Gee, you're just like a top breeder. Enticing out with food.
No, it's just a biscuit. It was in my pocket. Nico, do you want one too?
Are you sure it's okay? Nothing's wrong with it?
Of course not. How rude.
Apple,
What? Guess you don't like it, huh?
Yummy. Tastes like happy. Here, never eat before.
Really? I'm so glad that you like it.
Here, yummy. Everyone yummy. Say, happy.
That's right. See? Nico, do you want one?
No way. I don't want charity.
Okay, so speaking of biscuits, you guys, was it yesterday or the day before? Well, the other day I got some, oh my god, they're pumpkin spice biscuits, or cookies, I guess is what they're called here in the US. I got them from Sprouts and they are so good. I bought fucking 4 bags and one of the bags is already empty. Let me just leave it at that.
You know what? I don't think I could leave it all up to you. I gotta teach her the correct things.
How can you say that? You keep trying to teach Cure strange stuff.
You're horrible. There are things that only girls know. Tastes like happy. Nico, eat too? Huh? Food over romance? Ugh. Boring.
Nico, girl, you are doing it wrong if you think romance is more important than food. Honey, please.
Hurry or quick. Tastes like happy. That's yummy.
Oh my gosh, I love food. And those freaking pumpkin spice cookies. Okay, so delicious. I don't even know what to say. It's pretty pathetic. Andrew, my husband, when I brought home 4 of the bags, he just looked at me and walked into a different room. I don't think he could even believe that I bought that many. But hey, you know, it's the season where everyone is going gaga over pumpkin stuff, and I feel as though if I don't stock up now, those fucking delicious ass mofos will be gone, and I will not be happy. So you gotta get them while they're there. I feel that way about actual canned pumpkin too. I used to make the mistake where I'd only buy 1 or 2 cans, and then one day I would go and there'd just be no more, and obviously very few stores carry them for whatever reason. I don't know why pumpkin is such a seasonal thing here in the United States. I mean, it's a freaking gourd. It's delicious in so many different kinds of foods, with those foods and or recipes themselves not being seasonal. So I don't know why it's so fucking hard to find canned pumpkin in March, let's just say. Like, Jesus Christ, you guys, just carry it and supply it all year round. I don't think it should even be this big of an ordeal, and I am a little bit lost. Oh my goodness. This whole place, I feel, has totally done a loop-de-loop on me. Well, nevertheless, my point is, pumpkin is good, and one year I made the mistake of not stocking up on canned pumpkin. So now I always have about 10 extra cans on me, and it's not like they go bad anytime soon. And I love to use them in baking, they're so good. And a pro tip for those of you who really like oatmeal, I'm not a huge fan, but one thing I do like is making oatmeal cookies with actual canned pumpkin. Oh my god, they're so good. Or you can even just put them in your breakfast oatmeal if you like porridges like I do. Oh man, I love porridge, you guys. I made some the other morning with ground rice, or I guess rice meal is what you'd call it. It was so good. And my husband isn't a big porridge eater. I don't think it's a big breakfast item in the United States, but oh man, my mom used to make a lot of porridges for us growing up just because they're quick, they're easy, they're yummy, and they're just really comforting to have, especially in the winter because they're hot. I think in the US, people prefer cold cereals. I could be wrong, but that's what I've noticed anyway. Not me. I like hot cereal. So whether it's like a wheat meal or rice is what I prefer to grind or blend, I guess, and chop it up finely, and then you can go from there. I think you can buy it already ground, however. I've seen some boxes in the store. Oh my gosh, I'm getting so much bullshit. It's not even funny. I can't even... Okay, I'm just going to have to use some of these, even though obviously I don't really need to, but I'd rather use some of them than just toss them. Do you guys know what I'm saying? It just seems like a waste, I think. And let me use... I guess I'll give it to Earth. God, I have too much crap. I'm going to just discard all dull stones. They're not worth it. Just absolutely not. Okay, at least we have 5 slots now. Let's check out maybe 1 or 2 more of these vines, these ogre vines, and then we'll call this an episode. I feel like so much has been established, but I don't know where the hell we are. Oh my god, this is probably not a comma, so let's just go ahead and end this here. I don't want to even get into a fight with him and deal with his dialogue if I'm just going to have to pause things anyway. So thank you so much for watching, everyone. When we come back together in our next episode, we will chat up this lovely guy and see what he has in store for us. It could either be good or it can be bad, but we'll just have to wait and see. So as always, I'm your host, Rabbit. This is my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon 2, and I will chat with you very soon, my friends.